Hello, and welcome to another Rocketblocks devlog. There's been... I'm gonna feel a little bit awkward because I actually already recorded this devlog once, but the audio was all messed up, so I gotta do it again. Okay, so, changes that have gone in since the last devlog that I did are not insignificant. So, first of all, as you can see, the UI has changed quite a bit because Unity 4.6 finally came out. Hooray! I've got I actually created custom button graphics, which don't think are terrible, which is in and of itself a rarity for me. And then the the main menu UI, and the in-game UI are now much more dynamic with these swinging panels and the three-dimensionality and stuff that I think is kind of cool. Okay, and yeah, everything works, and it's pretty slick. I'm debating whether or not, these are credits still swing out and everything. It's all really cool. I'm still debating with myself about the way you see like the highlight color changes when it's highlighted, and which isn't really noticeable on a touch device, which is kind of pointless, but also like the color changes, it dims back down when you press. I'm debating whether I want to keep that in the main menu or switch to the animation system so that the buttons will like scale up and move on the Z-axis when you press them. So that's, this is the big thing. The other thing, which is a thing which I just implemented, was part of the alpha feedback that I got was that one person had a lot of trouble when playing. They couldn't tell. They had a lot of difficulty determining if they were pressing the block that they meant to press or not, and they were like, you need some sort of feedback for this, and I'm sort of like, it's a touchscreen game, you can't have any sort of feedback for this because by definition your finger is going to be covering up the thing that you're touching, and so I can't like have it glow or anything because your finger is going to be covering it up. But that still just kind of sat in the back of my head and bothered me. And so what I just implemented was this new block tone system, which has the potential to be really annoying, but I think it's kind of cool, and hopefully the alpha group will tell me whether or not it's annoying or not. But see, each of the blocks have their own tone, which I'm still, right now it's just a C chord with, I think the C is the bass tone on the red, that's the C. And then, I believe it is. Yeah, and then the yellow is the next octave up on the C. And then the black ones play the actual chord, but an octave down, and then the fuel tanks, which are going to take too long to spawn for you to show it, they play the chord on the same octave as the red, blue, green. Sorry, red. I don't know. I got the order messed up. But anyway, so that's the thing, and I'm thinking it might, if it's not like super annoying, I might. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Is that it plays the block that you just dragged it across, it plays their tone. So, but yeah, if it's not super annoying, I might tweak the tones a bit more to make it more pleasant. Part of me thinks that, hey, I could actually just make the tones the Close Encounters tones, and that would be kind of funny. But it could potentially end up replacing the background music, which I like the background music, but it's Creative Commons, so I can use it commercially and everything. But I also feel kind of like I want everything in the game to be something that I made myself, other than the fonts, because I'm not going to make fonts. In-game UI, obviously, if you've been paying attention, you can see that it is also built on the 4.6, and it's slanted in. I've got to do some additional panels on the sides here that I want agreeable, but the issue with that is that on portrait mode there's going to be very little room for them, so I've got to figure out how to best do that. The swinging paradigm for the menus is still present in-game. The force blocks button turns red. There is a... I know, I actually kind of went on... In the version that I recorded, 15-20 minutes ago, I went on a slight rant about the no long press button, but I'm gonna leave that out now. So that's what's going on with Rocket Blocks. I'll leave that there so you don't just see the jumble of menus right there. Due to a recent life change, I am going to be able to dedicate myself full-time to Rocket Blocks for a few weeks. The plan is I'm going to basically just try to do a full-time, an almost full-time focus on Rocket Blocks and a sprint on that for 3-4 weeks, and with the hope that by the end of January I will have it in a state where I can put it into an actual full-on a public beta instead of the closed alpha, and just have it be available on the Google Play Store for anybody to download and review and whatever, and also, fingers crossed, actually make some money. And then, also, if it's actually, successful, then I can dedicate some more time and maybe even try to get the multiplayer mode in, or the single player story mode in. But my plans tend to not go the way I plan them to. But we'll see. And then, if it's not out by the end of January, then I'm going to have to find a job again, and that'll end up taking time away from this, and I'm going to end up working on this game way longer than I should be. So, if you are not in the alpha, there will be a link in the description to join the alpha. Please join the alpha. I need as many people in the alpha as I can get to give me feedback, and if you are in the alpha, you're already in the alpha and hopefully giving me feedback. And I'm going to be, one of the things that'll be going in is the special thanks and the credits to everybody who has been in the alpha thus far, because frankly, the fact that anybody at all is playing this is one of the only things that's keeping me going on it. Other than that, I think that's going to be it for this devlog. And I will, see you again the next time I do a devlog. Have a nice night.